In the city of Toronto, the home of the Raptors, where we will be broadcasting today's action live. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Toronto Raptors winning their last game again, and they put it all together in that game. It added up to a phenomenal win.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Let's check out Pittsburgh's starting lineup. We've got Booker. Johnson is out there with Davis. Then there's Duncan. And it's Martin in at the 3. Knocked loose. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason. So, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
They get the rebound, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. Pittsburgh shooting their first free throw of the game here. And it's the Raptors' ball. It's a 5-point game. Hamilton kicks to Barnes. Shoots over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Pittsburgh. Now the pass to Davis. No good on that one. And Toronto will come the other way and taken away by Johnson. They double-team Johnson. Davis has the open look. Drains the three-pointer.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And he gets it to go.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
A force with the ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Got a hand on it. Inside. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Johnson against Hamilton. Davis, the pass to Booker. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. Raptors trail by 6. On the wing, Bridges. He's guarded by Davis. Barnes trying to free himself up. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And that one is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the Force call their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
So Pittsburgh ends up going with the whole new group from 12 feet out. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it. Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
He's off on the second. And it's blocked by Brown. Covered by Hamilton. Going inside. They recover it. From 12 feet out. No good that time.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror. I mean, it's getting there.
Tipped away. Here's Walsh. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
He gets that one.
Great recognition of the mismatch. Abusing the smaller defender. Pull out.
Here's Hamilton. Makes it off the glass. Hamilton's got 6.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Driving to the basket.
Well, that's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Pass to Todd. There's the lob to Brown.
Gray Brown.
52 seconds left in the first. Now here is Hamilton. 8 points for him. And Jones over to help. The kick out to Barnes. Bridges for 3. Pittsburgh pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Hamilton dishes to Bridges. With his first shot attempt. And again, it's Toronto converting.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. In a high-scoring first quarter, both teams really filling it out. The Raptors out in front, leading by just 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Toronto. Raptors with the lead, and Pittsburgh looking at who they've got out there. We've got Davis, also Johnson out there. Duncan is out there with Fox, and it's Perry in at the 4 spot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fox passes to Duncan. Kicks it to Johnson. And it's good, 2 points.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. And Davis sends it back.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Johnson finds Davis. And again, it's Pittsburgh missing. Davis has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Guarded by Fox. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. He doesn't hit that one. So Pittsburgh will take it the other way. Jacks up a 3. Carter pulls it in.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
To the left side wing. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got the lead up to 3 now for Toronto.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
To the middle. Up and in on the layup. Davis has got 5.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
Guarded by Fox. Yep, it counts.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
So the Force, their last game, a win against the Detroit Pistons. Time called here. The Force will talk it over. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. So Pittsburgh ends up going with the whole new group, and Booker able to finish. He has 5.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Here's Brooks. Off the left rim and out.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
For Pittsburgh, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And it's tied up with that one.
At the line for 2.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And so Brooks will bring it up for Toronto. It's deflected. To the wing on the left. Here's Parker. Good D by Jones. The Force with the ball. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. They get it back. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Booker left side. Bank shot, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And he sinks the second. It's a close game here in Toronto. Shot from 6, and Parker with the block. They get it back, count the basket. And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
And that's what a coach loves to see in a close game. Just put your head down and make something happen.
No good, shot missing. Good D by Booker.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Todd passes to Walsh. Banked in off the glass. He has 6.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Down low. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Knocked away. Stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. Brown is checked in for Booker. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Raptors trail by 4. The last second attempt does not go in for him. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Force lead by 4.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. For Pittsburgh, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, a lot of their points came in transition.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Raptors trail by 4. Here's Hamilton. Pittsburgh pulls it in. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for Pittsburgh, Booker out there with Duncan. Then there's Davis. Then it's Johnson. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. Covered by Duncan. That one drops for him.
And it's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Outside for Davis. Martin, the pass to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pittsburgh needs to get off a shot here. To the paint. And that one is hammered home.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Force lead by 2.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backcourt.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And Davis gets it to go.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
They had a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. That's tipped. Passes it to Johnson. He dishes it to Duncan. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W. Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
And the Force making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. The Raptors shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Johnson down low. A putback, and Booker able to finish. Booker's got 13 points.
And look at it, a significant portion of their offense coming on those second chance opportunities.
Duncan with the block. Johnson with it. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Booker. Keeps it alive.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
Todd's checked in for Johnson. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Davis, the pass to Duncan. Pulls it from the elbow. And too long on the shot. Raptors trail by 4. Duncan with the block. And he stays with it. Back to Bridges. Covered by Duncan. And the rebound goes to Duncan. To the inside. Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Now here is Hamilton. He started close.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
From the line, and Davis can't get it to go. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. To the middle. Chalk up 2 there. He's got 8.
Even if the D has an impact, there's no way he's blocking that shot. He's giving up way too much size.
Time called here. The Force will talk it over.
It's time for your Northside crew. Come on, everyone. Give it up for the man. That was rocking. Thank you to our Northside crew.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Booker trying to free himself up, and he banks in the layup. And the Force lead by 4.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
Here's Hamilton. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Pass to top. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Hamilton outside. Barnes trying to free himself up. They retain possession. Count it. Good.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Good on the three-point shot. We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Hamilton. He's got 17. Bridges outside. Misses the 3. He gets it up. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Force out in front, leading by 5. We'll be back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. The pass to Martin. It's a floater. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And the shot goes down. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. They
Nice finish.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Hamilton. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Johnson. Martin wide open. He fires. The quick look, no good that time. 11 feet away, and it's in off the backboard.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And here's Davis for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes looking around. Hamilton controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh.
Trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Over the last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Force said to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page, all staying with the game plan in order to close this one out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Toronto. First free throw is good. Duncan, he's checked in for Pittsburgh. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Now Martin. To halt the run, and Duncan throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Hamilton, the pass to Barnes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pittsburgh working the ball around. This is it to Walsh. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. The tray. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Pittsburgh pulls it in. It's Davis on the wing. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Hamilton, the pass to Barnes. And Barnes gets double-teamed. Bridges kicks to Hamilton. Kept to wide. In transition, here comes Pittsburgh. Martin with the ball. The game now all-time.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Bridges outside. Barnes finds Bridges. And again, Toronto no luck. Here's Davis. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Force lead by 2.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
And the Force making a change here. Booker's checked in. Now, here's Bridges. Inside. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
A huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now a timeout called by Pittsburgh. It's tied at 59. There's 39 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
On the offensive board, he has been a force. Offensive rebounding is all about pursuing the basketball, and he has not stopped that pursuit all night. The second chances he's created have been a big factor.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Barnes passes to Hamilton. Oh, no good. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Hamilton. That's his second personal foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That makes it a 3-point lead. Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 3. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point. So I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
.11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he does get the second one. And that brings them within 2. Time called here. The Force will talk it over. They're ahead by 2. Just 4 seconds left in the game. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ballgame.
Making no mistakes. Putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much is.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 4. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Goes up off the inbound. It's good.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame. So it's Pittsburgh picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.